Hey, welcome back to another episode of Connected Cuisine. Again, I am Chef Chip.
And I'm Kim.
This week, we first of all like to thank everybody for their time tuning
Yes.
in. The viewership has been great. We are so thankful for the opportunity to come and present this information to you guys. It's been mind-blowing.
We're over 100 subscribers. Talk about mind-blowing.
Amazing.
And several hundred views for each of our episodes. That's incredible.
Amazing.
What an honor. This has been so great.
It's great. It's great. It's great. But let me tell you, this is an opportunity for us to share our journey.
Yep.
This is an opportunity for us to just pass along information that we have gained along the way to you. And this week, we said that we were going to hold each other accountable. So kick it off.
Always need a couple chances. This week wasn't that great. Okay. I found out that I gained 5 pounds this year. And I only lost a couple ounces. Tried though. The biggest problem for me is exercise. I'm not moving enough. I'm just not doing it.
We gotta stay mobile. We gotta keep it moving. This week for me, because of the Lent season, we're fasting.
Okay.
The fasting has led to some weight loss.
Good.
It's been up and down over the last couple of weeks, but it's been overall good. I think net I've lost 7 pounds.
Oh, congratulations. All right, Chef Chip.
Thank you.
Excellent.
Yep. And so, but you know what? The mobile piece, I have to get more mobile. I'm not moving enough.
Yeah.
I know I'm too sedentary. When I come home, I'm just making too many excuses and the stress, like you said. And our life can lead to some heart issues.
Absolutely. That's what I'm finding is that I literally schedule every minute of the day. It's all booked. And so I go, I'm going to exercise at night. Forget that. I'm tired. I'm going to exercise in the morning. Forget that. I'm still tired. So I have to do a better job at reducing my workload, saying no to some folks, and scheduling in that exercise so I can get moving.
You have to. You
Absolutely.
have to. Listen, we are inadvertently scheduling stress in our life. We can schedule that movement in our life as well.
That's brilliant. That's brilliant. I'm no spring chicken. I know I may look like it. But I turned 50.
50?
Stop playing, okay? Because I look younger than that.
No, you look good. You look good.
But not for long if I don't get moving. And so, you know what? I need to get that heart rate up so that I can live a little bit longer.
We have to. We have to get the heart rate up. We have to check our blood pressure. That's another good thing that I didn't mention. My blood pressure is down.
Oh, good. That's excellent.
Yes,
that's excellent.
Just a few points. We're still not where we need to be. But the goal is, what I wanted to give up for Lent was blood pressure medicine.
Oh, okay.
Hopefully.
Did you know that hypertension is heart disease?
I did.
Yeah, I didn't. But I found out in doing research for this show, apparently I have heart disease.
Yeah.
I was heartbroken because I've been hypertensive since I had my daughter Asia 18 years ago.
It's not good. And it affects things like life insurance. It's tough to get life insurance.
Yeah.
When you're on blood pressure medicines and you are diagnosed with heart disease, but it truly is something to be concerned with.
It is. It's so important that we're going to talk about it today. The topic of today's show is heart health. And you know what? It is an important topic because 1 in 4 Americans are dying of heart disease. It impacts us across genders, across ethnicities, across race. It is the number 1 killer in America. 1 person every 40 seconds. 40 seconds.
That's terrible. And you know what? In this day and time, we're taking the pandemic so serious, as we should, and we're walking around, we're masking up. We need to have that same concern when it comes to our heart health and things of that nature. We really need to get serious about it.
Absolutely, because you know what? With such high mortality rates with heart disease, you would think that it was something out of our control. Not so.
Not at all.
80% of those deaths are preventable.
So you mean to tell me that in our community, we have the sugar and we have the high blood and all that stuff like that. We don't have to have that?
No, we don't. It's as easy as 1 to 5. Okay? Number 1, we need to, if we're smokers, no matter what we're smoking, if we smoke, we need to stop.
Stop. Today.
Okay? Today. That's number 1. Number 2, we need to move. We have to exercise, okay? Each and every day.
Every single day.
What kind of exercise do you like?
I usually like to work out. I usually like to lift weights. Never been a cardio person. Not a good thing at all.
Right.
So we need to get that cardio in there. Lifting weights actually is good because that does raise the heart rate.
At least it does when I do it. I'll be all out of breath.
Listen, those are some of the exercises I like. But if you like to play basketball,
right?
I have dogs at home, and listen, walk the dog, play with the dog, play with the kids. Just get up and make it intentional. Just like we go out the house, we put our mask on. Let's make it intentional to get mobile.
Yes.
15 minutes a day to start.
I'm going to do it, Chef. I'm going to do it. We're going to move more.
Listen, and next week we're going to be right here and we're going to ask the same question. And you look into that camera and you tell people how you're going to move this week. Because we're all going to hold you accountable. It's a journey that we're all taking together.
Hold me accountable. We're going to do it. We're going to do it.
Taking this journey together.
And the last three are the big three. You've got to check your levels. You've got to check your blood pressure on a regular basis. Could you tell your brothers that? Because men don't go to the doctors and they don't check their blood pressure.
Guys, the day of that is over. We have to check our blood pressure. That ain't all we need to check. We need to go to the doctor and get that uncomfortable exam as well. You feel me?
Yes.
What else you got?
Then we need to check our blood sugar levels. We need to make sure we are eating low glycemic. Can you please teach us something about that today, Chef?
Today, our meal is actually extremely low glycemic.
Yes, very good, very good. And then we need to check our lipid levels, our blood level. That's that cholesterol. That's some fats, saturated fat. We got to keep that under control if we're going to keep our hearts healthy.
Absolutely. So we're going to be working with some cholesterol foods today that are HDL, high in HDL, and they help drive out the LDL, the lousy lipo density lipoprotein.
Okay, Chef, that was big words. Can you break that down for me at least? I don't know about the rest of our audience.
The LDL is our lousy cholesterol. So we have two cholesterol numbers. We have the HDL, which is the happy, this is the way I was taught to learn it, and then the L, which is the lousy. Shrimp and crab.
That's what we're having?
High in HDL. And they help to get rid of the LDL along with all the fibers that we're going to have in the salad as well.
Beautiful.
Really nice meal today.
And we're going to have colors in our salad?
Lots of colors because you know the more colors we have, what?
The more colors you have, the more antioxidants you have, the more protection you have to get rid of oxidative stress in your body. That does not just help your heart, lowers all diseases and protects that brain.
Absolutely. You want pretty food. Pretty food is more than just aesthetically pleasing. It's pleasing to your heart as well.
Yes, you want your eyes to pop. Absolutely. The other thing, Chef, that we need a little bit of is energy. As we age, I'm real concerned about that these days, y'all understand. As we age, we have less energy going in our cells. You know, mitochondria, the powerhouse of the cell, like your heart never stops beating your entire life. So it gets a little tired over time, as you might understand.
Absolutely.
How many times has my heart beat? But if I give it energy, if I feed the cells, you got to think of yourself as a collection of cells. I feed them cells things like CoQ10. I wake those cells right back up. Do you know by eating this way, by exercising more, by getting rid of the smoking, I can add a decade or more to my life.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's major.
Yeah.
That's major.
I want to be around grandkids and kids.
Listen, I would love to be around. I want to see, listen, we made it through this pandemic. Let's make it through these little other things.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Particularly, I'm so concerned about the Black community. It's killing us. Diabetes, stroke, heart disease, hypertension. These are the things that are tearing us down. Show us how to cook, Chef. Show us how to eat so we can turn this thing around.
Listen, our meals today are wonderful. Great nutrients in the meal. We're just going to do a basic seafood cake over a beautiful salad with a lot of different greens, a lot of different vegetables. And it's simple to make. Very, very simple to make.
All right, that's what we want. Simple, easy, and good for us. So we're going to get out your way. You do what you do. I'm going to go in here and talk to our friends a little bit, do what I do, and we'll meet you back here.
Sounds good to me.
All right, that's the plan.
Introducing Isotonics Astaxanthin, featuring Astareel, one of the most studied brands of astaxanthin in the world. This vegan and gluten-free formula is naturally derived from freshwater microalgae. Just one serving of this cold water-soluble formula a day supports cardiovascular health, provides antioxidant protection for eyes, and supports muscular performance, along with a host of other powerful benefits. Conveniently packaged in a ready-to-go stick pack, Isotonics Astaxanthin provides a boost in antioxidant health.
Hey, we're back and we're here talking to you today about heart health. Listen, this topic is so important. So I want you to sit up, pay attention, take notes, and commit to making at least one of the recommended changes today. Start today. Why? Because heart health or heart disease is the leading killer around the globe. And in the United States, it kills 650,000 people a year. That's actually more than amount than we lost to COVID. Here's the kicker though. 80% of those deaths were preventable, are preventable, will be preventable. What do we need to do? We need to make some very simple but not always simple or easy to do, changes in our lifestyle. We need to move more. We need to cut back on alcohol. We need to just stop smoking. Whatever you're smoking, please stop. We need to eat healthy, and we need to check our levels. What levels? Our blood pressure levels, our blood sugar levels, and our blood lipid levels. At least once a year annually in your physician's office. And if you already have these conditions, you need to be checking them more regularly, and you need to see your doctor probably every 6 months. Of course, this is a cooking show. This is a food show, so we're going to zero in on those healthy eating habits. That's not to say, though, that you shouldn't be exercising and you shouldn't be cutting back on your alcohol. So focus and pay attention. The number one thing you can do is shrink your portion sizes. We eat too much. Okay, when you go into a restaurant, cut the plate in half automatically. Ask for the doggy bag in the beginning, cut that plate in half, bag it up, eat it later. 2 meals for one. There you go. All right, we need to learn how to read our labels. There's tons of hidden salt, hidden sugar, and learn this bad word. It's a curse word. Trans fats. Get those trans fats out of here. I cannot believe food companies are still using them. And here's the kicker. The cheaper the food is, watch what's hidden in there. Watch for the hidden salt, the hidden sugar, and the trans fats. What else do we need to do? We need to eat lean, healthy protein. Get rid of saturated fat or limit it extremely. Okay, so we're talking eggs. We're talking skinless poultry. We're talking fish and seafood. Let's talk about any kind of lean ground meat. Okay, let's talk about our seeds, our tofu, anything that's protein based but is low in fat. If we're talking heart health, we need to remember, keep those lipid numbers down. We also need to eat low glycemic foods, foods that are low in simple carbs and that are low in sugar. Blood sugar levels that you would think, what does that have to do with your heart? It has everything to do with your heart, okay? So make sure that you're eating low glycemic. I'm not diabetic, Kim. You don't have to be diabetic. Keep your blood sugar levels stable and your heart will love you. In addition, watch the sodium, watch the salt. Don't have one of those hands that just shake salt automatically on your food, okay? Slow it down. Use more herbs, which have all kinds of nutrients, phytonutrients in there that helps your body anyway. Use more herbs, more salt-free seasonings, and then watch where salt is hiding. It's hiding in your ketchup. It's in your soy sauce. So look for the low sodium varieties. The last thing I want to tell you is that planning will get you where you need to go. Plan ahead. Do your food shopping, do your meal preps. Okay, have your food ready to go. And when life gets busy, listen, we're human and our schedules get out of hand. Remember supplements, okay? Supplements will get you where you need to go. Heart healthy supplements include omega-3s. Remember, you can find it in walnuts, you can find it in salmon, but if you're too busy, we also have it in supplement form. Astaxanthin. Okay, astaxanthin is a premier antioxidant. It helps so many different areas of the body, but one of them is the heart. Okay, so you want to pay attention to foods that are high in astaxanthin, like shrimp, okay, like salmon. That reddish pinkish color, that's what you're looking for in seafood. That's a sign that astaxanthin is there. It's also in marine algae. So if you happen to be eating seaweed or something like that, some folks do, some cultures do, the astaxanthin is there as well. Miraculous results for your heart, okay? Check it out. It's in supplement form if you can't eat these things all the time. You also want to make sure that you're getting enough CoQ10. CoQ10, coenzyme Q10, is another antioxidant that is super helpful for the heart. It gives energy to those cells in that mitochondria, okay, the powerhouse part of your cell, and it gives your cells life, particularly your heart cells. So coenzyme Q10 is found in strawberries, it's found in spinach, it's found in different meats like pork and poultry. But listen, if you cannot get those foods in on a regular basis, you are able to take a good quality coenzyme Q10 as a supplement. To purchase good quality coenzyme Q10, we have a link in the description under this video, okay? We make it easy for you. Finally, remember to treat yourself. Be good to yourself. Remember that no one can treat you better than you can treat yourself. Take care of yourself. Everything in moderation, okay? And let's turn those numbers back. Let's not be another statistic, okay? It's time for us to head back into the kitchen to see what Chef Chip is up to. You know, we got to keep our eyes on him, okay? He be done snuck something in there. All right, we got to make sure he's cooking according to our heart health protocols. And I want you to join us. Stick around and find out information about our next show. We're going to be talking endocrine health, focusing on a particular disorder that affects 1 out of 10 women in this country, polycystic ovarian syndrome, also known as PCOS. We're going to have a panel here, and we're going to be talking to real life people who have struggled with this. Again, preventable. Again, we don't have to go through these things. We have to make changes in our diet. It's all connected. See you next time.
So we just took some crabs and we're making a crab and shrimp cake. Now, this cake is kind of cool because there's absolutely no filler in it.
No filler.
There's no egg, there's no breadcrumb. There's these ingredients here, which is parsley. We use a little horseradish. This is kind of cool because we roasted for our dressing some garlic and onion. And in the roasting oil, I saved it. I took the onion and garlic out. We made the dressing out of that. We saved this, put a little bit of that in the dressing. But now we're cooking in it. So we're just reusing our oil over and over again. We have some dill. We have some chive because it's like a dill chive vinaigrette.
That's really nice.
But yes, there's no filler in this at all. Normally, you at least get a little breadcrumb in your crab cake, but not this time because we use the shrimp as a binder.
Beautiful. And you know what? Shrimp and crab are excellent choices when you want to prepare a meal highlighting heart health. Because of a compound that I just learned about, astaxanthin.
AstraZeneca?
Astaxanthin.
Oh.
Yeah, it's good stuff. It's found in plants and animals like a marine algae or in shrimp, crab, salmon. Think about the seafood that has that orange tint to it. Yeah, that orange we're talking about. When you see that, remember, think colors. They're so powerful in your food. Astaxanthin. Astaxanthin is powerful because it's good for your heart. It's good for you to help with blood sugar control. It's good for preventing Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. And it works as an anti-inflammatory, and it helps with carpal tunnel and pain.
Nice.
Yeah, in that right there.
Powerful stuff. It's all connected.
Can you believe it? Looking that great, that delicious, and that good for you.
It is. And you know what? I really love it because there's no filler. And then when you bite into it, it's still tight. It's still everything
that flavor.
Everything is all in there, and it's nothing inhibiting the flavor whatsoever. It's all right there for you.
Yes. And the low filler means that the glycemic index
is low.
It's way down. So blood sugars are under control. You don't even have to think about it. You don't have to measure. You don't have to portion. Because in the ingredients that you chose, they are naturally low glycemic.
Yep.
Outstanding. Well done, Chef. Well done.
Appreciate it. Listen, we're going to do something a little different today. We're going to actually play up on camera. Normally we don't, but we're going to put this whole thing together because it's that simple.
Yeah.
It's a really simple dish, so we're going to do that.
Oh, I love when you plate stuff. It always looks so pretty, and these are some gorgeous vegetables. I can't wait to see what you do with it. Go ahead.
Thank you so much.
See what you do.
Yep. So here we go.
All right.
We're ready to plate it up. Really simple, like I said. We just made a couple crab cakes. And what we're going to do is we're going to plate it up and just throw some ingredients in it.
So beautiful.
All right?
Go for it, Chef. Let's see it.
So look, step one, always when you're plating up, we want to take and this is our fresh dressing that we made today.
What did you make it with?
We just made it with some roasted garlic and onion, Dijon mustard, okay, a little grapeseed oil, dill, and chives. Of course, a little salt and pepper.
Beautiful.
So just start with putting a little bit on the plate first, just a little bit.
It smells good too.
Yeah, it's very rich. Oh, now we'll just go over here and we'll say, hey, what vegetables do we want? We'll take some cucumbers?
Okay.
Okay, let's take some cucumbers. Just put some. Whoopsie, sorry about that.
Those are my fave. The
Cucumber,
little
yeah.
Persian ones.
And they're really crunchy.
Nice crunch.
Nice crunch. We'll throw the peppers in there, right? Remember the colors.
All those colors.
And here we go right here.
Look at those
These
red
are my
onions.
favorite.
Yes.
Breath always smell like onions.
I mean, but the flavor though.
Yeah.
And it's good for you. Onions are really good for you.
I'm trying to be cute. And now we have the heirloom grape tomatoes.
Yes.
We'll throw them in there for a little extra color.
So this is bursting with color. So you know when you see the color, you're doing good things.
Extra nutrients,
And
right?
it's raw.
Yep. Raw.
So we keep all the nutrients in.
Yep. So here's another thing, right? We're going to take a little bit more dressing. And we're just going to put a little bit of dressing on there. Now, you can do that at your own discretion. You want a little bit more dressing? You want less dressing?
Yeah, I'm not a heavy dressing person. I don't like my... What kind of greens you got there?
Oh, okay, so we have some baby red and green romaine.
Nice, the red.
Baby arugula.
Mm-hmm.
Baby spinach.
Spinach, CoQ10.
Yep.
And is there any, by any chance,
What do you want dressing? Lettuce?
oh yeah, it's the baby kale.
Baby kale.
Yes.
I love baby kale.
Gotcha.
Oh, forget that.
Yeah, it's more CoQ10.
Yes. Once that's done,
Energy to your cells. Energy to your cells.
you just take and put it on a plate
Mm-hmm.
right in the center.
This is what I need because I always have to do so much mixing in my salad. My stuff be falling on the floor. It's a mess.
Well, you got that whole left-handed thing going on.
He's coming for me again with my left hand. Despite the fact that brilliant people tend to be lefties.
And you are fearfully and wonderfully made.
Yes, I am. And my soul knoweth it right well.
Yes.
To quote it in the King James.
And there we go. So we're just gonna put a little bit on it. We want to search out that color on the
I
inside.
love it.
We want to get all that good crunch, those good vegetables in there, right? These guys are the Scottie Pippen to the dish, right?
Okay.
Michael would not have gotten those 6 rings without Scottie,
And he sure enough would not.
right? So we are not going to get the good health unless we get all of those good phytonutrients that's in the color.
That's right.
But then there always has to be a star to the show.
Yes.
Because Scottie wouldn't have had the rings without Mike, and that would be our crab cakes, our seafood cakes. And we'll just take them and just put one there, and one there.
That is gorgeous.
Thank you. One there, and one there.
Yay.
And there we have it. This meal is so simple, so easy to prepare, nothing difficult about it, loaded with vitamins and nutrients. You ever eat sometimes, like when I broke fast the other day, I started off with a rice dish.
Okay.
Should not have done that because what happened to me?
Your blood sugar shot up. Yeah.
Shot up,
Yeah.
right? Because I didn't eat all day and it just boom.
Right.
That's not going to happen with this.
And then you get that crash.
Then you crash.
You get all drowsy.
Yep.
Yeah, but if you keep your glycemic index even, your energy levels, I'm telling you, it's really amazing. So, I mean, do we get to eat? I mean, should we clean up first or do we dig in?
Let's take a bite.
All right, let's do it.
Let's take a bite. Because I'm going to be
I don't
honest
know
with
what Mama would say, but let's do it.
you. I never made it this way in my life.
Oh, he experimented on us.
I
We guinea
did.
pigs
I
in here
experimented
today.
today for everybody. And
All
let's
right.
take an honest bite.
Well, my heart is beating in anticipation, I'll tell you that.
I think it's good.
Oh,
Actually,
wow. Okay.
I like it. That's a winner for me. That's a
That's
winner for me.
great. And I thought I knew what it was going to taste like and what the texture was going to be like, but I was wrong.
Yeah.
It's good. It's better. The shrimp acted as an amazing filler.
Yep.
What did you do to the shrimp?
So we just put the shrimp in a food processor, blended them up really, really smooth, almost like we were going to make like a mousseline or something like that out of the shrimp. And then we just took and put it with the crab. And then we put, some ingredients in there, the horseradish, the herbs, the salt, the pepper, those types of things. And it came together beautifully. It holds together really, really, really nice. It's not dry. It has a nice flavor to it. And listen, you're not getting you're not getting all the extra things
Because he's right-handed.
quite frankly, that you don't need. So, I think it's good.
This is a winner. I'm going to cook this. Make this for my fam because they're going to be jealous when they see me eating it. So I'm going to have to recreate, but I'm loving it.
Thank you.
So what would you do with a dessert with a meal like this?
With a dessert, I saw we had some strawberries. So, I mean, it's a lot of different ways you can go. I did do something that I really, really like. A dessert like this is nice and light, and we want to keep everything light, and we want to keep it healthy. So, I would do a raspberry ginger or strawberry ginger.
Mm-hmm.
I like raspberry ginger. Do a raspberry ginger sorbet. Clean your palate out.
Mm-hmm.
Ginger's also good for aches and pains and things of that nature.
Your stomach.
Yep, and digestion, right?
Your immune system.
All of that.
It's a winner.
It's all connected.
Mm-hmm.
So it's I would do something like that to put with this. Keep you light. You know, you get a nice light feeling with this. You're not overpowered. You're not weighed down. And then just keep your dessert light. You'll feed your sweet tooth. Won't spike your blood sugar too much again. Nice compliment to the dish.
Excellent. If you don't want to cook, you can just cut some strawberries and throw some whipped cream on them.
Cut up some strawberries, throw some whipped cream on them. You can slightly macerate some strawberries if you wanted to. A little natural juices from different fruits and things of that nature. Let them sit for a little while.
Antioxidants, yeah.
Yep, and then just enjoy it, just like that. Keep it light. So with this meal, you don't want to add a cake or anything like that to it.
No cake.
You did good.
We worked too hard to keep that blood sugar level down.
Yes, we did.
Yeah,
Yes, we
and
did.
be kind to our heart. And guess what? That strawberry topping, strawberries is CoQ10, so it's putting energy in the cells and it's an antioxidant. Strawberries is one of the best desserts you could pick. So it's funny you said that, Chef.
I love strawberries. Strawberries, there's so many different things you can do with them. If you want to break them down, make a smoothie, you want to marinate them, you want to do whatever you want. Strawberries are so versatile and so delicious. Or you can really just take them, rinse them, eat them, and be done.
And be done. All right, well, I think I'm going to top mine off with some strawberries, but let's talk a little bit about the next episode.
Sure, this was going to be a good one for me. We're talking about the words is.
I'm sorry, endocrine health.
They're endocrine health.
Highlighting PCOS, polycystic
PCOS.
ovarian syndrome. Yes.
And it's going to be such a special treat. We have a really special treat for you guys next week. It's going to be a really, really good show. I'm not going to let the cat out the bag just
Not
yet.
going to do it?
I don't think so. You think we should?
Well, one thing I'm going to say.
Okay.
Make sure you zone in, cameraman. It's going to be in honor of our mama.
Yes, it will be.
Our mama suffered from polycystic ovarian syndrome, and it's genetic, so it passed down to many of her daughters and her granddaughters. But guess what? Once again, your diet can help you take control of it. You don't have to give in to it.
Nope.
PCOS wreaks havoc on women all around the country. We're going to talk about it next week and how eating well, cooking well, just being good to yourself, how it can turn that thing around.
Absolutely. We do not have to be a slave to our conditions. We don't. We can do some research, and with some very simple techniques, we can really overcome a lot of our issues that we thought were hereditary and that we thought were hard to keep. We can put those things down.
We can put them down. We do not have to be bound by our DNA. There are things that we can do. So stay with us. Once again, if you like our show, please subscribe. Please subscribe, okay? We appreciate you for sticking with us, and we're going to get more good stuff to cook up for you and to bring to you next week. Take care.
See you next week.